to show you at the end is, if you had the problem x squared minus 5x plus 6, which we did here. Oh goodness me, oh my. If we had this equation, I just rewrote it over here. And I figured out, oh, what two numbers multiply to 6 and add up to -5? That would be x minus 3 times x minus 2, which we did this when we were solving by factoring. And then you're like, oh, it says x minus 3, so x equals 3. It says x minus 2, so x equals positive 2. If you can factor and you're comfortable with factoring, you get the same answers. So if you recognize that you can factor it, you can save some time. Look how much less work that is than the quadratic formula. But not everything is easily factorable or factorable at all. So it is good to have the quadratic formula in your back pocket. So we're going to do the quadratic formula here. Now this is something that can be factored. Factors of 8 that are 2 apart would be 4 and 2, so it's probably going to be similar to that. So we'll say a is 1, right, because there's a 1x squared. B is -2, and then c is -8. So we're going to put this into the quadratic formula. We're just filling in blanks right now. So the first two blanks are both b, which it says we're -2. And it's 4ac, so a is 1, and the a goes in the denominator as well. And we got c is -8. All right, opposite of -2 is +2. Then we have the plus or minus, the square root of. -2 squared, anytime you square anything, it goes positive. -2 times -2 is 4. Now here's where you got to be careful. We have -4 times 1 is -4, times -8 turns to positive 32. So if your a or c is negative, it's going to change that to a plus there. All that is over 2 times 1, which is 2. So next step, we're still in the square root. 4 plus 32 is 36. So we have 2 plus or minus the square root of 36 over 2. Now, what is the square root of 36? You're probably saying 6, but don't forget -6 as well. So we set up two equations. We'll set up 2 plus 6 over 2, and 2 minus 6 over 2. 2 plus 6 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. 2 minus 6 is -4, divided by 2 is -2. Which those were kind of our predictions from the get-go. So let's see if we can get this one. I might run out of time and need another video here. But remember, we have to get it equal to 0. So first thing, we're going to have to subtract the 117 to the other side. So we'll have x squared minus 4x minus 117 equals 0. So our a is 1, our b is -4, and our c is -117. Get our blanks going. Remember, all of this stuff is being divided by 2a. Sometimes I'll see kids, they'll forget to have the front part of the equation over the 2a as well, and then their final answer will be wrong. So be careful on that. So b is -4. So that'll go there and there. A is 1. And then c is -117. So if we were to simplify stuff, we have the opposite of -4, that's +4. Plus or minus, square root of -4 squared would be 16. Now look, we're going to have a negative times negative. The -4 times -117. So that'll come out to positive 468. 2 times 1 is 2. In the square root, we'll just add our 16 plus 468.